This was the scene on I-4 last month. A wall of motorcycles slowed down traffic to block off other drivers, then performed stunts in the middle of the highway.
This is video taken last year. You see riders popping wheelies, some even standing up on their bikes, other riders taking over all lanes of traffic.
Our camera spotted motorcycles driving on the wrong side of the road, riding on the sidewalk, and performing stunts, like this rider on Highway 40 who took the time to wave to our helicopter.
We were scared. That field's clear back there.
There's nothing that's ever scared me about a bike. I've seen people who are scared to death of them, and they're some of the best riders I know today. So. If it's sunny and it's nice, then I'm on a bike. I prefer street bikes. I love dirt bikes. It really depends on the mood, but if it's sunny, I'm out. If it's not sunny, I'm on the dirt bike. If it's raining out, I'm on the dirt bike. But that's about what you have to deal with. The one thing, you have to have respect for what you're on, because if you don't respect the bike, you shouldn't be on the bike. The number one rule of riding, in my opinion, is respect of what your machine can do, because you will kill yourself if you don't know what it can do and you don't know what you're capable of doing. If you ride for long enough, you're one with the bike. You know exactly what you can do with a bike. The fact that you could command a bike with 140 horsepower, basically a car engine, underneath you, is stemming from the respect that you had when you were learning to ride it. I am always looking after the dangers. My head's on a swivel. I always am thinking 3 steps ahead. The ones I know that have gotten in major accidents, the first thing they said right after is they want to get right back on as soon as they can. The ones that didn't live to talk about it, most likely they probably were doing something they loved. So that's why I ride for the people who have fallen. It's a sense of brotherhood, camaraderie. There's also a little bit, because of safety and numbers, it kind of sparks everybody's will to do what they want, and when that happens, we get competitive, or, you know, it's kind of like going outside and playing with your friends when you're 5 and 6 years old. It's always more fun when you have friends there, and when you're doing what you love to do and everybody comes together and they love the same thing, it basically gives you a feeling of you're unstoppable together. And on top of that, you feel like a bigger unit. You feel intimidating. And whenever you're in St. Louis and you're riding more than 8 deep, you're gonna have your picture taken. People have their cell phones out, their cameras, and it's just kind of a neat feeling. They associate motorcycle groups with culture that has been violent in the past. A lot of people think that guys on bikes only want to do harm. The guys I ride with, we don't drink, we don't do drugs, We're all about what we want to do. We don't care what anybody else thinks, but we're not trying to hurt anybody. The motorcycle is the drug. I cannot describe it to anything else. The only thing I can describe it as is feeling like you're flying without a windshield in front of you. I can do anything when I'm on a bike. I basically have no worries. I feel like Superman, basically. Knowing that you can cheat death. The things that you can do on a motorcycle, you don't have to, but when you're young and dumb, you do it anyways because that's part of the adrenaline rush.